Day 41 of the journey to pro MMA and bodybuilding. It is going to be a nice pull day, and today we are going to Mega Gym. Pretty stoked about that. One thing I just found out is that I actually have access to a personal trainer around here. So leg day is tomorrow. I could theoretically see if I could have them teach me some squat form and some deadlift form. We'll have to see. I think that could be cool. I am a little, concerned just because I really don't want to mess up my lower back again. And honestly, the last time I did deadlifts, man, my back felt bad. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I also kind of wouldn't mind to just have a personal trainer look over my routine and just get their thoughts on it, It'd be interesting. It'd be worthwhile, I think. As long as I've got someone, may as well, they know more than I do, I guarantee it. So, I'm actually considering getting my personal training license. Considering it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's the right fit for me. We'll see. I'm just not sure, at this stage. Sorry, I'm looking like a crackhead right now. I'm moving. My shirt kind of feels uncomfortable, and the pre-workout itches are starting to kick in, which sucks because it's a 20-minute drive to the gym. So, but yeah, at this stage, when I'm still learning so much, I just don't know. I mean, obviously, if I get my certification, I would learn everything I need to learn to be a personal trainer. So, it's not like I would just, all of a sudden be a beginner trying to teach people. But I don't know. I just feel like I should probably be a little further on in my progression. Because that's another thing too. I personally am of the mindset that I don't care what certification you have. If you don't look how I want to look, I probably don't want you as my trainer. Because it's you can know all of these things from a book and even from some experience, but if you haven't actually gone through it yourself, do you really know how to teach me? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible for someone who has not accomplished it, who hasn't done it themselves, to teach you if they've learned how to do it? You know what I mean? Can someone who is not as built or as lean, I'm talking about bodybuilding right now, as built or as lean as you want to be, can they teach you how to be as lean and as built as you want to be? Is that possible? I mean, theoretically, I guess it is. I mean, probably, because I guess I could read all sorts of things for the next year on figure skating, never figure skate a single time, and I could probably give some decent pointers, actually, to a real figure skater. So, I guess it's possible. Maybe I shouldn't completely write it off, but it's just a mental thing, If someone's going to be pushing me, and they're going to be standing there, because, let's be so for real, right? That's a modern example of, the master and pupil relationship, right? It's kind of like fighting. If your master, if your teacher, if your trainer in MMA can't kick your butt, well, then why are they training you? You know what I mean? It's just a mental thing for me. Obviously they can. Obviously they can. There are plenty of trainers who are too old to do this. There are plenty, it's possible. I don't know. It's just a mental thing. Is that valid? Do you guys, do you feel that? Do you understand what I'm saying right now? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't think I'd want a personal trainer who wasn't bigger than me, leaner than me. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on the person, I guess. Because that's another thing, right? I guess if they were like a freaking like ex-Navy SEAL or you know, a Marine or something like that, or just someone who's, yeah, there are circumstances where I would. But in most cases, I don't know. It's a nice overcast day. I don't understand why it's not cold though. Did it get cold for y'all over Christmas? Did it snow? Any of y'all? Nobody who I know got snow on Christmas. Not a single person. No white Christmases anywhere. It's kind of too bad. Christmas is always better when there's white on the ground, in my opinion. But that's okay. Hopefully, as long as we can just get some snow, you know, before the season is over, that would be great. Even though we missed it on Christmas, you know, if we can get some of it, that'd be great. I needed to get cold again for my cold plunge. I literally, it got like really cold, you know, got down into the 20s each night, just cold enough to really get my cold plunge cooking. And then I order it, it arrives, I get like 2 days of solid cold plunges, boom, back into the 70s every single day. Like, bruh, come on. It juked me out. It broke my ankles. It was like, cold, you bought it. Ha, psych. Frustrating. Especially because in this region, we already have such a short winter as it is. Like, real winter lasts no more than a month or two out here anyway. And so now it looks like we might not even get one. Got to start making some more money so that I can just dump ice into it every single day. Because the way I've been doing it, just like freezing big tubs of ice and dumping it in there, hasn't really been working. It doesn't really cool it down all that much. You need a lot of ice to keep it cold. When we're traveling, I don't know if I've even told you guys about those travel plans. I'm going to keep those mostly a secret for now. But when we're up in some of the more freezing parts of the world, I'm going to hit some gnarly cold plunges. It's going to be nice. All right. I could just keep on rambling the entire 20-minute drive there, but most of my vlogs end up being around 20 minutes long, so I don't really want to do that to you guys, so I'm going to just go ahead and cut it here. Maybe there will be some more rambling during the lift. I don't even know if you guys, I need to check, I really do need to check my analytics. I haven't been doing it just because, I mean, when your videos get no more than 10 to 14 views each, you know, super specific. I don't know why I chose 14 minutes, you know, kind of in that range with a couple outliers. I just, like, surely the analytics don't matter that much, but that's dumb thinking. They do matter. So I need to check, but I'm curious if you guys just skip. Like, do you guys skip these talks, or do you guys, like, do you skip to the lifts and just watch the lifts? I wonder what parts y'all skip. Maybe I'll check that out. Maybe I'll check that out today. But yeah, so our plan today, I'll just say this and I'll wrap it up. Plan today is pull day. We're going to hit a bunch of stuff at Mega Gym. I have not hit pull day there before. I believe I've got my lifting hooks in the back here. So I'm hoping to just have a verdict for y'all by the end of today. I think after 3 times of hitting it, that'll be 3 different pull days in 3 different gyms using 3 different, well, semi-different routines. I should be able to tell you guys whether or not I actually feel like there's a difference using them versus not using them. So I'm going to try to have a verdict for y'all by the end of the day. We're going to have to see, though. So we're going to hit pull day. And then afterwards, since, like I said, I have paused my cut until the end of the year because of my heavy bench attempt coming this Monday or Tuesday. It's one of those days coming. You know, the next push day that we have is going to be a PR day. I decided to refuel. Plus, it just lined up with Christmas. I was like, you know, it is not going to destroy you to take a few days to a week off and just enjoy life. I don't care what anyone says. You can be the hardest dude out there. You can be the toughest dude out there. You can be pushing as hard as you can. And you can be the toughest one out there and still take some time care what people say. You know, I'm usually a part of that whole grind. Like, I like that grind culture. I actually really do. I listen to a lot of those guys. But I mean, it's just like any engine. Your body and your mind is an engine. If your car is redlining constantly, I mean, it's gonna die. Like, it's just how it works. And no matter what way you want to slice it, people who rest smart and recover smart will always beat the people who push regardless. I really believe that. So, since I'm taking that time off, I may, after this lift, I think we're going to go get a fast food meal. I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm going to go get it. I'm going to order a nice big fast food meal, and we're going to see what the calories and the protein and the fat we're gonna see. We're gonna look up all the nutrition facts, and we're gonna take down a nice big fast food meal. Because with how absolutely diabolical this lock-in is gonna be for the first quarter to really, I mean, honestly, the first half of this next year, I'm gonna be eating very little fast food. Probably, I mean, there's a chance I might not eat any. It's gonna be tough. So, we're going to enjoy our last few days of normalcy before life becomes a war zone. So, let's get to Mega Gym, let's hit a nice pull day, and then let's get some nice food. Let's hit it.
many were going up.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, why is
After
Carly
she
strong?
left, I went over there and looked.
Why is Carly strong? I wasn't even gonna lie. Like, I was just slamming and jamming. I got a
Dude's not real.
oh,
He's so.
yeah.
I like it too, but like I don't.
I used to listen to that, like, I used to listen to it all the time. My favorite song of the day. Like, it feels good. Like, after a heavy set,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm mentally, I feel great in my body.
it's like my
I showed it again.
I have no idea why, but at least 3 different times now I have clicked record and it somehow just stops recording mid-set. So you've missed at least 3 different sets, but we're just gonna keep going, I guess.
But now every time I go to a game, I just like look at the referees to make sure I'm doing my job.
I can't get behind all the chants and stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't do any of that anyway.
Game, I'd rather just watch it on the phone.
Been a couple months since my Spartan. They've got a whole monkey bar set up here. Let's see if I can do it. Like 3 rungs away. Something like that. That felt terrible. Why do I feel that in my triceps? Ow. Okay, well that was awful. We're not doing that again. Okay, so I didn't actually do this in yesterday's vlog because of my time constraint, but I'm gonna try doing some bag work using the things that guy commented on a couple of vlogs ago, saying that I was pushing the bag too much. He said that it's supposed to be more of a snap, like just at the end of your range. So I'm gonna try a little bit of that today. I'm mostly just gonna work on some 1-2s and 1-2-3s. I might throw a switch kick in there somewhere, but let's just do a little bit. Definitely feels a little better. I'm gonna throw in a little more than just 1s, 2s, and 3s now, just for a little movement. I'm gonna try some changing levels too. think for the last little bit here, I'm just gonna work on power and just throw some hooks. I might be the only person you'll ever meet who would prefer a cold plunge to a sauna. This sauna honestly pushes my limits infinitely more than a cold plunge does. But I'm gonna stay in here for about 10 minutes, get the blood flow going. It'll help with recovery, and yeah, then we'll call it quits. You guys ever see someone throw a flashbang on camera before? Watch this. I'm going to flashbang you guys. 1, 2, 3. All right. So listen, we are going to go to Sonic. All right. Because when I looked at all the fast food in the area and I thought through the normal meals that I get at these locations, the highest calorie option was Sonic. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to Sonic. We're gonna get ourselves a triple smasher, no pickles, and a chili cheese tots, and a cherry limeade. This is gonna slap.
How can I help you today?
Hi, could I please get a number 2 meal with no pickles?
All right, how much is that in for you?
For the side, could I get a medium chili cheese tots? And for the drink, can I get a medium cherry limeade with light ice?
I don't know.
That'll be all. Miss this stuff. Oh, look at that thing. All right, well, that was delicious. I have missed that kind of thing. And I've only got a couple more days left to indulge in some of it. So I'm going to continue to do that. Pump analysis. Back feels really good. Back actually feels super cooked. Biceps feel decent. I don't know. Biceps have felt weird recently just because of like forearm and wrist stuff. So, I mean, they feel pumped though. So I would say it's just pretty average, but my back feels great. So yeah, all in all, this was a really, really good lift. Got some good bag work in at the end too. I felt like I was getting more of that snap going.
I think in the future, I'm going to wrap my wrists when I do bag work, just because there were a few times when I kind of felt my wrist do something I didn't like. But yeah, pretty good stuff. So this has been day 41. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for day 42 when we'll be hitting leg day. Peace.